Good morning. It is 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. I'm Mayor Chris Martin calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Peyton Grant,
Here.
Chris Martin,
Here.
Jacob Palmesel, absent.
We'll start with the approval of minutes for the August 2nd, 2023 meeting. I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
All right, next is the approval of claims for $575,848.65. This includes claims for $64,148.18, payroll $267,947.94, fire pension pay $65,765.32, police pension pay $34,461.44, Blitz $969.92. Ordinance 2018-19 YMCA, $100,000. TIF Industrial Park claim, $3,761.94. TIF Downtown claim, $4,657.64. TIF Combined claim, $9,494.42. And Grant ARPA Fiscal Reclaim, Exide, we'll just say Exide for the grant, $24,641.85. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented.
Second.
Call for question.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes. Any public comments? Anyone who'd like to come to the microphone? Please state your name and address for us.
Anyone not named Fincher. My name is Mike Fincher. I live at 2700 Emmett Drive. I'm here this morning to drop a bomb, maybe, I don't know. As you know, the utilities are changing out their meters. Well, not all meter bases work with the new system. They came up to my house Thursday and tried to change out the meter, and it didn't work. It didn't fit. They tried it twice. They said, you're going to have to upgrade your meter, and as I understand it, the city is going to charge you $55 building fee, a fee for electrical hookup. So I called a contractor, and in defense of the utilities, if I heard the representative from utilities right, they leave the old meter there, but I had a year to change it from the date that they come up and tried to install the new one. So I called the contractor, got a price on upgrading the meter base that the meter fits into, $1,074. I was also told that the city would charge a $55 hookup fee. I don't know if you've had any complaints about this before, but I double dog guarantee there are going to be people in your office screaming like a mashed cat. So I'm trying to get ahead of the situation to let everybody out there know that if your meter base doesn't match the meter, you're going to have to install a new meter base at your cost, which seems totally asinine to me.
Agreed.
I support the process. I support LMU coming into 21st century and getting the new meters. I'm not opposed to any part of this. And I'm kind of, sort of, okay with paying the upgrade fee, the $1,000. With the city charging for the inspector to come out and make sure it's hooked up right, charging $55 to me, that really fries me.
Exactly. Yep.
You're sitting there shaking your head. What are you going to do about it?
So, Rob and I had a meeting this morning about it. We are not going to charge the $55. So that's where we can come in as a city. Logansport Utilities probably needs to put some money where their mouth is as well.
Well, I do know that they upgraded the lights with the help of the city. And I do know you got quite a bit of American Relief money from the feds. I don't know how much of that's left. Can that be used for that? To offset the cost of the installation?
We'll definitely look into that.
I'm fortunate enough to have the money to do it.
Sure.
I don't like doing it
Right.
because it's not, you're forcing, hi, good to see you. Didn't mean to make you get into this, but anyway, I understand the reason for it, I understand the reason for the upgrade, but it's going to save the utilities money in the long run, because they're not going to have to pay. So it seems just asinine.
Absolutely agree.
So, and I understand the need to have the hookup inspected by the building commissioner's office, because not everybody's going to hire a good company. They're going to hire wherever they can get the cheapest,
Exactly.
which means you're going to have to be on top of that
So
too.
that's why I wanted to make on record that just because they're not going to be charged, it still will have to be permitted. That way it's, recorded.
That to me would be between you and the utilities, the ones they're changing out.
So, yeah,
That would be
it does
between
have
you
to
and
be
the utilities.
recorded.
But I just think it's, we keep spending taxpayer money, and the taxpayer doesn't get any relief when we have to pay to get our own systems upgraded. If it were my fault, we wouldn't have a problem.
Right.
I'm being forced into this new meter system.
Yep.
And I wondered, I was told that, well, hey, we're giving you the meter free. What if I say, I don't want that meter? I'm happy with the meter I got. And what if another 6,000 people say that?
Right.
Exactly. Then it stops the whole process. So I just wanted to make you aware of what's going on.
I appreciate that.
Because it's going to be, it's going to be hell. Believe me, I've been through those. I've sat in the chair. So you don't want that.
Right.
But I just think it's silly that we're paying for the upgrade anyway through the utility bills.
Right. Yeah.
And then they want us to charge us for the upgrade. Then the city, the way it was set up prior to this morning, was going to be charging a $55 fee for a hookup, and it just didn't make sense to me.
Exactly.
I'm repeating myself. I'm done.
I appreciate you coming in and letting us know this.
Well, I just think it's fair for everybody. Let's be fair with everybody, and
Absolutely.
I'm going to Utility Service Board next. We'll see what happens there. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Any other public comments? Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment, please come to the microphone, state your name and address for us. All right. On to new business contracts and agreements, F&K Construction Incorporated. This is a proposed contract change. This is for a relocate of a cable line lead into the movie theater due to its location along the property line. It's a total of $5,800. I'll make a motion to approve the F&K Construction proposed contract change.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
All right, next up is the electrical license for Maximo Gutierrez doing business as Max Heating and Cooling. Everything was turned in and properly vetted. I will make a motion to approve the electrical license for Maximo Gutierrez doing business as Max Heating and Cooling.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
All right, Street Department monthly report for July 2023. Good morning, Tony.
Yeah, okay, we pulled 279 loads of brush out to the compost site, 61 loads of compost bags, swept up 34 tons off the streets and took to the landfill. Spent 156 hours filling potholes, 40 hours grading alleys, 92 hours painting, 60 hours spent cleaning catch basins, 131 doing cutbacks, and 158 hours spent working at the compost site. And we had 12 emergency call-outs and worked almost 60 hours overtime.
Very good. Love this. Very, very good job on the painting. I have to say it again. I love it. I love seeing the white and the yellow updated, every other year. It's great. I love it.
We're still at it.
It's looking good. Looking good. I appreciate that. All right, I'll make a motion to approve the street department's monthly report for July 2023.
Second?
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Thank you, Tony. All right, police department, monthly report for July 2023. Good morning, chief.
So for the month of July, we had 25,510 total miles driven, 843 calls for service, 86 arrests, 38 citations, 418 warnings, 467 traffic stops. Criminal Investigations Division investigated 12 cases. They closed 4, 8 are still open. Cass County Drug Task Force had 6 cases they investigated. They made 3 arrests, 4 pertaining to methamphetamine, 1 cocaine, 1 marijuana. The Animal Control Division had 36 calls for service inside the city limits. 7 were unfounded, 2 were taken to the shelter. It looks like 1 cat, and I'm not sure what the other one was. I'm sorry, 1 dog and no cats, and then 1 other. He had 2 bite cases he worked. Issued 6 city ordinances, 1 state citation. He did consultations with 18 citizens, and he wrote 5 warnings, and they refused, I believe, 16 animals as well in the month of July.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the monthly report for July 2023 for the police department.
Second?
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Adrian Grant.
Yes.
Thank you, chief. By the way,
Thanks.
thank you for the letting me do the ride along with Officer Flory. It was amazing. The shift is amazing. All right. Next up is the rental property inspector's monthly report for July 2023. Good morning, Christian.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right, so for July, I had 22 parcels inspected. Out of those parcels, there were 57 units. 4 of those were new inspections, 53 were re-inspections. I handed out 7 certificates. I had to reschedule 12. 15 new registrations came in. 1 was removed from registration. 3 new vacant properties were registered, and a total of 120 letters were sent, so.
Good. I'll make a motion to approve the rental property inspector's monthly report for July 2023.
Second?
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Adrian Grant,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
Next up, Code Enforcement Weekly Report. Randy? Good morning.
All right, last week I sent 31 more letters out for trash. I had 27 that were cleared. We did 1 property cleanup last week. We've got 1 property that's sitting on the extension or pending. There was 51 trash container warnings sent. Tagged 4 more cars last week. Had 2 cleared from the week before. Sent 12 more first notices out for grass. Had 11 cleared from the week before, 3 sent to the street department. 7 second notices sent out last week. Had 8 that were cleared by the owners and 6 that were sent to the street. We got 1 more property on the permanent list. We had 1 more property brought in and 1 more cleanup ordered.
Make a motion to approve the Code Enforcement Weekly Report.
Second?
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Adrian Grant.
Yes.
Thank you, Randy. Board member comments? Adrian?
I don't have anything today.
All right. Cyrus started kindergarten this morning. Holy cow. Growing up. He is growing up. You could tell he was anxious because he was messing with his backpack thing. Yeah, it was quite comical, actually.
Yeah, I hope
So-
all the kids have a good year.
Growing up. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance concerns. All right. Seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn at 9:45.
Second?
Call for question.
Adrian Grant.
Yes.
Yes. We are adjourned. Have a great day.
I think I was supposed to ask you to get the comment. I'd like to see about getting record going, change the form.
Okay.
Came before, but I didn't know when the first one I was figuring.
That's all right. If you want to talk to Chief Yike,
He's aware of this. I'm not gonna get into it with you right now. We have 3 people that are on our rotation. He was brought on, he was removed. The sheriff's department handles that side of it because we work together. We don't contract with our local record companies. They're just picked and they do a service for us, for the community. And I've had conversations with Mr. Hayes, so he's well aware of where it's at. Sheriff's Department, Kevin Pruitt, who he spoke to, is well aware of how this works. I know we need to add, or he wants to add a 4th person on that rotation.
That's what I was talking.
Yeah, I don't know how, I don't know. It's not something that's on the front burner as far as that goes. We don't have a backlog of, record services not showing up or overabundance of needs. So maybe something we can address over time. But we have 3 in rotation and that's what we've always had.
okay.
We,
Before one time, and then they switched it to 3.
if we do it, then the sheriff, then the county has to do it as well. So we just try to stay consistent.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll
I'm saying
talk.
it's not possible, but
This is where I was told to start.
No,
Sure. Yeah. No. Appreciate you coming. Yeah. So we'll look into that, the 4th rotation thing. I'll talk to the sheriff to see where that's going as far as that is. If you want to stop in the mayor's office and leave your phone number with Mindy, I'll call you as soon as I get something. All right. Thank you. Everyone, have a great day.